Well, hello, Woodbridge. Hope you're having a good week this week and you've been enjoying the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. The question for you during this midweek is Jesus a king? We talked about this last Sunday as we were in the book of Revelation again, as well as in the Gospel of Matthew. Is Jesus a king? And the answer is yes. Pilate asked him, Jesus, are you a king? So you're a king. He says, you're darn right I am. He says, my kingdom's of another realm. Friends, God came down from his throne and walked among us and served us and died on a cross for us, paid our penalty of sin. And in the midst of all of that, which is an amazing thought just to consider, in the midst of all that, Jesus invites you and I to take his yoke upon us, his kingdom upon us, his rule in our lives. He says, come unto me, all ye that are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. He says, take my yoke upon you. And that's such a beautiful picture of two oxen that have a yoke between them. Jesus is saying, allow my lordship or my kingship to come upon your life and walk with me in life. That's incredible that he doesn't command us to do this as the God of the universe, but he invites you and I to do it. The question that I have is would our lives be better if Jesus was to take daily control of our lives? If we were mindful of the lordship of Jesus over all the decisions that we make? Last Sunday we passed out these bands. What would Jesus do? And we're asking you to wear them. And this week, just as an experiment, as you're living each day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, morning, noon, and night, would you be mindful that Jesus is a king and your heart being, God, rule over me today? How would your world be different? How would your life be different? How would your relationships be different if Jesus was the king over your will and over how you live life? So that's the big challenge for you this week. I'm praying for you. And I just want to ask you next Sunday in worship service, how'd your week go? How many of you in here tried to be more mindful that Jesus is a king and you've invited him to be the king of your life? And as that happened, how was your week this week? So I want you to think about these things and look forward to hearing some stories next Sunday. And next Sunday, we're going to be talking about how do we make Jesus the king of our past? How do we make Jesus the Lord of the garbage that's been in all of our lives? How do we allow him to take that and bring good out of our past that's been so horrible at times? So prepare yourself for a really powerful message next Sunday. Hope you're having a good week. Hey, you know what? Is he a king? He is a king. May he be the king of your life this week. He invites his lordship upon you. Take that up and invite him into your life this week. And just be mindful of Jesus every day. God bless you, Woodbridge. See you on Sunday.